What's up, fellow Sambarians? I've got this supercharged Sambar here yet again. Quite the movie star. So are my patitos. Yeah, so I thought I would just make a quick video. I'll try to make it quick because I'm not going to be doing the installation section of it because you've all seen me do many exhausts before. But I wanted to make a video on this one because he's having me install the Special Keiz behind the bumper muffler. And I know the last video I made, he had his bumper removed. So this time at least we can see it behind the bumper. So if you've been wanting to do something like that, he's in the process of making a few more. I just got to poke him like a bear to keep him motivated to keep making more, because I know you guys want them. I get asked daily. But he's got a few more of these in the making. This was one that he just finished up that this guy wanted for his Sambar. And I'm just going to say, please don't take this the wrong way. It's my opinion. We are all entitled to our own opinions. I just don't like the way the Yoshimura sounds. It's just, in my opinion, it's just loud and very obnoxious. I'm more of like the deeper rumbling Subaru sound that you can get from a Subaru if you use like a good muffler. But again, if that's all you can do because you don't have access to a welder or somebody who welds, blah blah blah, I'm very fortunate to have a friend who can weld and does weld. Just sometimes I gotta motivate him to do the exhausts that we're making. But you do have an option to purchase one. So if you're on the fence of, you know, doing a Yoshimura or just this one, which in my opinion, I really don't like the way it sounds. I'm going to do a soundbite of this one, and then we'll do a soundbite of this one so you can get a good comparison of what you want to do. I'll try to set my microphone back a little bit because it's going to probably blow out the sound because it's so loud. And especially on an ECVT, it's like in a power band the whole time, so it's even more loud and obnoxious. There's no like in between like a manual where you're shifting through gears. It's just on it. Wah! Like, you know, like a scooter with, you know, a centrifugal clutch deal. Like it's just one speed, full RPMs the whole time. So this I think will be a lot less obnoxious than this one. Yeah, again, that's my opinion. So if you have one and you like the way it sounds, that's awesome. Good for you. I would just recommend getting that flange welded at some point if you don't, because it will help with a lot of the exhaust leak that can come out of that section right there. Anyways, my arm is getting tired. So let's, I'm gonna do a little soundbite real quick of that one, and then I'll time lapse install that one, and then we'll do a soundbite of that one, and then you guys can hear it. I don't want to do a drive-by or anything because it's not my truck, and I don't want to, yeah, it's just, I don't want to risk damaging anybody's truck for a silly soundbite on the street. You get a good sound of it from a rev when it's sitting. It's basically the same. Yeah, it's under a little bit of a load when you're driving it, but it's loud. I mean, they're all exhaust and they're all loud, and it's going to have a bit of a tone, and you're going to hear it through the cab, but it's not, in my opinion, none of the ones that Special Keiz has made has been obnoxious. This one, however, is a little obnoxious. So, goodness gracious. Let's get that one installed, that one removed, that one installed. Let me do a soundbite real quick, and then, yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm sure you heard it. It's very loud. It just has a real, like just a raspy tone because it's this very small motorcycle muffler, which again is great. If that's what you want to do, that's awesome. I personally love the Special K mufflers. They all sound really good. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one removed, and then we'll do another soundbite. Hang in there. All right, installed. very, very easy. I'll set the Yoshimura off to the side. Yoshimura, however you say it. One of the little springs fell down in here. Okay. So that is where it's dumping, which is perfect because it's that Yoshimura points right here. So if you're a van or something, you're probably gonna have your mud flap close to that exit, and it's gonna melt that mud flap pretty much because it's very, very, very hot. But these point right out, which is perfect. And so now we're going to do a little sound bite. I'm gonna set my mic back here, and we'll set it up. That sounds so much better. So much better. It might be hard to tell through the camera and the mic, but it is such a lower tone, and yeah, it is. Yeah, it's night and day difference between that Yoshimura. And again, I'm not trying to be rude. It's just my opinion. I don't like the way that thing sounds. I wasn't ever really a fan of it. That's why me and Scott was always building these ones. So if you're, trying to decide between that one or this one is, that one's going to be far less expensive, obviously, than Scott's. So just price and sound or whatever it may be, your best bet is going to be with those behind the bumper mufflers that Scott is making, and will have a few on the website soon after he completes them. And yeah, that's how it sounds, and it sounds awesome, and they're super easy to bolt up. And yeah, hopefully that was helpful. This is kind of geared to the guys who have been asking about the Yoshimura and behind the bumper and the sounds and stuff like that. So if you ask me that question, I'm going to send you this video, and you'll be able to hear a complete night and day difference on the way that they sound. So cool. I'm going to put this here. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I will have those on the website as soon as Scott's done with them. Again, okgarage.com. If you need some parts or whatever, and I'd appreciate it if you could like and stuff the video and the channel and all that. It means a lot. Helps keep me motivated to keep making these amongst all the other nonsense that's happening here. And it helps keeps these patitos. Yeah, never mind. They just sleep all day. They don't get excited. But again, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I will see you on the next one.